Well, I think I've droned on long enough.
I just heard what happened. I wanted to offer my condolences to the team. Quark's loss is a true tragedy. The man was a hero. Brave, honest, kind, and humble to the core.
What a load of bullshit.
Hello, this is Master347. We're starting playthrough of Final Fantasy V. Last time we started going through the end zone. It's still dumb translation. But anywho, basically all of the monsters were trapped here and now all trying to kill us to stop us from stopping us trying to stop Esther from the power of the void. We fought one of them so far. We also fought a super optional boss, Omega, one of the toughest bosses in the entire game. Even though it's optional, one tough son of a gun. We beat him, barely. Second try at a time, thanks to return. But there's actually one more toughie out there as well, who's actually more hidden. But we've been finding that one for quite a while. But today we're going to carry on going through... This is a dumb translation. But anywho, we're almost out of here and actually into a whole new area. But before we do that, we need to examine this book right here. I never thought you'd make it this far. But in any case, you're finished the instant you touch this book. You activated the dimension switch. Dimension switch? So we're being transported somewhere else? Yeah, this guy... I don't know what we're thinking with this boss. I mean, he looked exactly the same as before, as, that other monster inside the book. But here's the funny thing about this boss. If you do a certain ability on him, if you use something certain on him, he actually does something. It's quite funny. Protect, huh? Not bad. I wanted to kill this white wind. There we go. So yeah, if you summon Ifrit, it's quite funny. This will happen. Ifrit? I'm scared. Just like before in Library, the books are afraid of this guy. It's actually just the spell away that stupid protect. Let's see, PTO, why not? But yeah, he's weak against fire, so I just want to shut it off, so next time I'm going to use Fire 3 and dual cast it. I'm so scared. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not sure what that does. Did that stop him from being scared anymore? Or something? I'm not really sure what that side effect does, quite frankly. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I? There it is, Maze Kiss. That's what I was looking for. Alright, let's dual cast Fire 3. You could also use Magic Sword if you wanted to, and, just use that over and over. Well, and he's dead. Yeah, this boss isn't even that tough. They get harder. Well, not harder, just actually competent in the next area. So, yeah, he's gone. Whatever. Yay! God, he's so weak, he uses less ability points. The other boss we fought before gave us 20. That's pretty sad. I don't know why he drops Ash, which is useless, so don't worry about it. Doing that transfers us to a new place. So when that book's open, we can now come here. Oh wow, we do have all the Thief abilities already equipped, because I mastered Thief. That's actually quite useful. Nice. We also have a few new enemies too, and these guys are pretty tough. They're starting really tough now. Really? Of course. That's why I blew in both of them instead. It just break and do something else besides. Let's see. Let's no, I want to save an MP. Let's use Hydra. Wait a minute. There we go. We do the most damage, but still useful. But yeah, these enemies here, they actually start dropping some really good stuff. In fact, the weapons some of them drop are even better than the legendary ones. The enemy actually drops like a katana is even stronger than Masamune. Masamune is still pretty good because its ability to let you always go first. So off screen, I actually try and steal that katana because if it's even stronger than Masamune, I have it equipped. Ooh, Dragon Fangs. Actually, that's a nice thing they drop. I could use those later on. Today we're fighting quite a few bosses. A gauntlet, as it were. Really sweet. This should do it. There we are. And there's also a lance here which is actually even better than the Holy Lance, as in stronger. It's tempting I might actually get one. The katana I definitely want to see if that's actually good. If it is even stronger than Masamune, then why not? Yeah, it's only using S-Shot a lot more now because of how tough they are. Yeah, a lot of them are actually like immune to gravity, so there's no point in me wasting time using it. He was making an image of himself. I think he did. This is the other thing that he could do. Javelin. So if you can't kill him, he'll do that instead. But it only hits one enemy though. But it's better than nothing. It's kind of random. So even some of the enemies he fought before, he doesn't always use like true edge. Well, actually, properly present it. Suken. Remember, I'm playing the PS1 version of this game, so the translation is exactly stellar. Doesn't mean I regret playing this version because, again, I know properly recording the GBA version while recording my voice. Those two guys don't lead anywhere. They're just misleading. They don't lead to anything. So just keep going forward. Yeah, all these guys again. Alright. I'm starting to actually getting that Brave Blade. Isn't as strong as I thought. It says to get stronger the more battles you do, and I fought quite a few, but it still isn't that strong. Maybe I should have got the chicken knife instead. It doesn't matter. Weapons I have are so strong, it's not really that into the world. But if you get the chicken knife instead, is it better than the Brave Blade? Comment below, I'm kind of curious about that. Yep, almost there. Alright then, we have now entered the actual castle per se. So yep, got a few treasures here. However, we can't go forward because it's blocked off. We have to go a long way around. Someone else has blocked it off. So for now, what we're going to do is basically, well, go through here first. There's some treasures around these parts, so we're going to get through these two first. Thor's hammer. Again, hammers are pretty useful in this game. For some reason, I don't know why I should Final Fantasy and hammers, but they always used to do like random damage. You know, like in Final Fantasy 12, we got those hammers equipped. I mean, they seem really tough and powerful, but in actuality, again... Oh, it's a sword dancer. Oh, there we go. Good. I can use that free throw on them. Oh! No, I wanted it. Forget it. And quite a bit of health too. Good. On the other side is a ring shoes. So you didn't get them yet. There you go. They give you auto haste. I don't really need them. I don't really need them now, so it doesn't really matter. But they're there. Oh, whoops. That was it with you. Usually the enemies here doing a ton of damage because we've only just begun to fight. Oh yeah, these other floors, they actually don't seem to lead anywhere. Let me show you. Yeah, these two, I don't think they actually lead anywhere. Yeah, see? That shows the army, one shows the weapons. That's it. They don't seem to lead anywhere, they just seem like dead ends. It's a bit odd. Not sure the point of it is. Maybe we have to go through this way instead. We'll save those guys for a bit later. I'm gonna get that chest later on too. Oh, who's this guy? We healed up and stuff. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, we'll be fine. This boss is actually quite unique. Actually, if you want to steal a giant's glove, which is like the only thing you get from the entire game, you can steal it from this guy as a rare steal. But it's not that great, and I did some research on it, but you can get it if you want. It's a rare steal, so make sure you're a thief. I don't want to get it though, but again, you can get it if you want. You. Are you holders of the crystal shards? You say no. I see. Then you have no business here. But you say yes. I see. Then you will die. Yep, the other guy from the other guy sealed him in the void. But like this guy, he uses like nearly every blue magic in the entire game. All of them. Ah man, my level's half, that's annoying. But here's the kicker, this guy. This is quite interesting. You can actually learn certain blue magics if you use on him. So if you use level 3 flare, he will learn level 3 flare. Ah, my level's halved. Dang it. That's frustrating. I never do much damage before. Oh right, yeah. So like I said, do not use level 3 flare because he will learn level 3 flare and use it on you. And if you're multiple 3, then you know it's just not gonna end up with you. Actually, the only person who's a multiple 3 actually is damn it. Let's see, who's it gonna hit? He's not my healer. Oh, yep, of course. Good thing I waited for that one. Alright, alright, and let's try Meteor. So that's why I'm not using level 3 flare. If all of you are not multiple of 3, then you got nothing to worry about. So that's why it's fine. Oh wow, these magic defenses are pretty high. Meteor isn't doing that much damage. Let's try a shot with you because your level isn't halved. There we are. But that's the unique thing about him. He uses all kinds of blue magic, so you could potentially learn all sorts of blue magic from him if you want to. If you missed out any at this point. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, no, you don't. Great. I was trying to use Elena. But that's pretty much the only thing unique about him. That's it, really. Alright, let's see. I guess I use Dispel. And let's try a Holiday. Get rid of that. 50 more damage to him. Ooh, that's much better. There, he's dead. Again, not that tough, really. At least he's sort of unique compared to the other first two bosses we fought. There's a particular reason why you need to beat this guy. Because something happens when you beat him. A save point pops up. Yoink! Now we can save and heal. Very nice. Alright, let's use a cottage while I read it. There we go. We're not done yet. Again, this is the start of the boss gauntlet. There's still quite a few bosses to go to. Oh, don't even get started, folks. Haven't even started. Let's check on my map. Alright. So these are actually enemies right here that transform into a certain enemy once you beat them. But they're all literally the same. But I'll show you the first fight. Then I'm going to skip all the others because it's just exactly the same. You could say you could say they're like mini bosses, but they do their in circle, which sucks. Good thing I don't care at SP ability points at this point. But yeah. But then he shows his true form right here. And here's the thing, you can actually steal a Dragon Dance. Which does always critical hits to dragons. So you could do that if you want to. I'm not going to, because even if I did want to get it, you can actually get it later on from another enemy. It's just from a random battle. And I don't think it's actually a wear steal either compared to it. But you can if you want those Dragon Dances. They're actually pretty useful against a certain super optional boss per se. But yeah, there's no way to get anyone back once you use a circle on them. Or unless you use return, but I'm not going to do that to stop the battle again. Ah, come on. Also, as Avis was saying, so if you have the Avis bow, you can always do critical damage to it. So there's that as well, if you're curious. Oh, it's dead. Hey, you know what? No, I am going to get those Dragon Lances. Okay, yeah, because I'm doing the rest of the fights off screen, aren't I? Yeah, well, I should do that. I mean, what the heck? Yeah, I want to see what they're like anyway. Except for the rare steal. So then what I'm going to do off screen is that I'm going to steal some Dragon Lances. I'm going to at least try and get 4. So it's literally the same fight over and over again. So I'm not going to show that off to you guys. It's just easier for me, I can just edit it out later. It's the exact same fight. So I'll see you guys then once I've beaten all these other dragons and then open these 2 chests. See you guys then. Alright, I'm back. And yeah, don't bother getting the Dragon Lances from these enemies, because it's way too time consuming. Because the thing is, remember, every time you fight him and you return, you have to fight that old man again and wait till he transforms into that Avis thing, and then if you fail to steal, you have to return to the whole thing all over again. I had to go from that enemy into the final part of the last part of the final area, because it's much easier and far less frustrating, so yeah, forget it. If you did manage to get a Dragon Lance, luckily though, good for you, but yeah, getting forward for those guys, no. I'll just do some random battles instead in the final when we get to it. But, let's get this chest then, now I've done all these fights. It looks like it's the same enemy over and over again. I was going to subjugate to the same boss fight multiple times. So there's the extra red shoes, if you didn't get them yet, and the prism dress. These are basically for your dancers, and they increase your chance of using sword dance to use the dance ability, which is quadruple damage. Notice that little eye thing next to the cage? Well, you do preparations for that guy as well. What you want is everyone on War Wings and cast float in your party. If you do this, there is no possible way you can actually lose. So remember, War Wings and all 4 party members, and cast float with your time magic. So that's all you need to do. Watch as I easily destroy this pathetic boss. Yep, he's blocking our way. So he looks pretty tough, but... Wait, what the... Whoa, 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 whoa! Where's your War Wing? Huh, I thought I gave you a... Really? Did I forget to equip I thought I equipped a War Wing on you. Of course. That's uncomplicated. He's not using Craig. He uses it by now. Oh wait, does he only use it when all of us are on the ground? If that's the case, it might be so bad. But yeah, he keeps using Gravity Zero to stop us from basically immune from his Quake attack. And so he's going to keep trying to use that ability over and over again, but it's not going to work. It's not going to make a damn difference because we've got Reflect. Huh. What? Did I get to give the War Wing on you? No, I'm pretty sure I did the War Wing on Faris. Wasn't I looking properly? Well, there he is, now it's dead. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole gimmick here. He uses 100 Gs to stop you from using Float, and then he uses like Earthquake, there's like a ton of damage to you. But with Auto Reflect and Float, you're pretty much unbeatable. Huh, what the heck? I thought I equipped a War Wing. Did I forget to equip it? Was I not looking properly? Soft? Okay. I don't know if you use a break attack, but it's been an odd random thing. Let me have a look quick. Oh wow! What? Why do I have level shoes? No, I said War Wing. Oh, that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. It doesn't matter, the strategy still worked. I guess all of you have to be floated, not just some of you for it to be effective. So, since Gravity Juice hits everybody, I guess as long as at least maybe one person can reflect it, then I guess he's gonna keep doing it over and over again. That's something that's useful to know if you haven't got all 4 War Wings. But yep, pretty simple boss. That's literally it. If we went for that though, then what you have to do is quickly use Carbuncle or something, or whatever. But you have to be super fast because these are Gravity G straight at the beginning. Because even if you use Reflect afterwards, you can't use Floating yourself once you already got Reflecting on before the fight. I mean after the fight, because the Floaters bounce back at Catastrophe. So yeah, okay then. Not complaining. I gotta be more careful next time what I equipped. But here we are, we did it. Oh, who's this? I've been locked up down here, and for saving me, you have my eternal thanks. And smack. What? Did she just kiss us? Fine, we got a reward for our efforts. But anywho. So we could go through that room right there at the top, but actually we want to go we're actually going to go the opposite way. There was that one room we're going to go to earlier. We saw that treasure chest, we need to go the opposite way and down there and we should get to it. Ah, that's the one I was looking for. That oh, Yojimbo? That's it, Yojimbo. Or it's probably has another name for the translation, but that guy has the best katana in the game if you want to steal it. I'm going to try and steal that one off screen. I mean, not like during the recording, I mean literally off screen when I'm done recording just normally. Oh, I still have my war wings on there. Yeah, I didn't equip those. Because I had the Master Moon at the moment, so if it's better than the Master Moon, that could be a good piece of equipment for Bart. So I might as well try and get it. But I told you those war wings come in handy, and they're actually going to be using them sooner than you think. Not during the next boss fight, but the boss fight afterwards. But let's unequip these. Oh, that was embarrassing. Still have these on. Yeah, let's put our protect wings back on. I like it because of the extra magic defense and stuff. Probably like those give it a defense, but not as much compared to magic defense, so in my opinion it seems better. We'll just go down here. And we can get this treasure which was locked here. A man-eater. So again, don't have one yet, you can get one here. Now remember I did tell you in the previous part, for you make sure you have these a few maiden kisses or the toad spell, or heck both. Then yeah, this is why. So through here, push this button, it unlocks that shortcut. So now we can go back there if we want. For those who want to backtrack, so it's going through the castle a long way. But it looks like we're almost out of this place. Let me check my abilities. Don't see much anything different here. Remember, make sure you have those maiden kisses. Seriously, you're going to need them. I think that's all the treasure in this area, based inside this castle. Yep, that's it. Nothing here. Whoa! What the? Let's try this again. Okay, what the heck? You can't run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. That was my fault there. You just got my patented kiss of death. What? Uh-oh. Yeah, she's one of them. Come here, I'll treat you right. The king of Dimension Castle, your lord, Hurricane-san. King? That looks like a woman. Aren't you technically a queen? Or whatever? Yep, here's the gimmick right here. He turned you into toads. This is why I wanted, Maid's Kiss. There we are. However though, the toad spell also reverses the toad status, so I'm actually going to show it to you. So use red times 2, then use turn these two guys, then they should reverse it. Don't target all of them though, because then the other team might turn toad instead, so we don't want that. That's literally it. There we go. That's literally it though. That's the only surprise. I guess it's kind of sucks though if that did happen to you and well, you didn't have any maiden's kisses. Then you'd be screwed. But that's literally it. Yeah, that's nothing else really special about him. Well, unless this king is actually gay, which is fine. That's pretty aggressive for a game that came out in the 90s. But yeah. But that's literally it. Yeah, it's turns into toad, so hopefully you got those maiden kisses or the toad spell. Or in this case both. That's literally it. I don't know what else this boss even does. And as I like this game, even I can admit, I think the one drawback definitely is that the bosses aren't as imaginative when it comes to their AI scripts. But what do you expect in a game where you get tons of jobs of possibilities? This probably isn't even the best combination. There's probably even better combinations out here. This is my personal favourite. Oh, I'll just use Meteor. Because, again, what the hell, I might as well use it. But the damage in Meteor, just like a Meteor, is kind of random. Some do a lot of damage, sometimes you don't do as much. Alright, he's dead. Again, easy. Just make sure it's maiden kisses. Over there's this and over. There's one less boss after this. And definitely he is the toughest out of all of them, I agree. Much tougher. We're doing that, we can now go through here. Whoa! I never seen you died before. Iron Giants. Huh. So that's where they came from. I wonder if Odin would cut me in half. No, too good to be true. The funny fact is, I actually used Odin on the boss of those Avis enemies and it actually worked. Okay, that's funny. Bye! Wow, that's a lot of experience actually. 5,000 experience? Yeah, that's actually quite a lot. Did they drop something? Oh, giant drink. Of course. Now I reckon we actually go back here and save, because again the next boss we fight here is no pushover. It can actually be pretty tough. But with my strategy, I think we're going to be just fine. Let me see everyone up first. Now for this one, you're actually going to want those coral rings. I'm actually debating, should I use a coral ring or reflect ring? Well, what's the best option here? But yeah, I guess the coral ring is actually the best. Because, well, there's another way, there are other ways I can get reflect in my party. But not other ways of making me absorb water damage. See, this boss actually hits like a truck really hard. And it's quite a few counters. You can use quite a few attacks which do quite a bit of damage. But Tidal Wave is the worst because you can do it multiple times in a row. Yeah, but there is actually a strategy to easily cheese him for those who are stuck on this boss. If you have Carbunk with you, then this should be a piece of cake. Or at least a reflect spell. Alright, let's try this. That's as far as you go. Beyond is where the power of the void is contained. You shall not enter. Mivet, where's Twin Tanya? Oh, that's a good start. Blizzard, yep. Use all kinds of attacks, like wind. Actually, I think I'm gonna Guardian on someone. Yep, just in case. Okay, now for my tiny T-Rex summon. I'm on Carbunk on my party. It's a bit risky, but it's risk willing to take. And Leviathan. This is actually pretty funny. Ruby Flash. It's supposed to be Ruby Light. There! Got Reflect my party. And Tidal Wave. If you use a certain magic on him, like Tidal Wave or a mental spell, you actually counter with something. Mega Flare. But yep. That's what I was not gonna wear. He's also weak against Holy. Actually, I could have used Holy Sword actually and hit that with him as well. I didn't think of that. But whatever, this still works. Ha! Not gonna work. Oh, my plan's working. Oh, why? Yeah, the Holy Lance. That is holy damage. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. I might actually do the... Got ya! And that's why I have he does use Tidal Wave. But I guess I was lucky this time. That's why I went to the Colvin, because he used twice in a row. Every time you use magic on him, he'll counter a Mega Flare. That's why I used it twice, because I used Holy twice. But one way you could easily cheese him is if I bounced off a reflected elemental spell like Bolt 3, he'd use Mega Flare 4 times. But with my Ruby, with Ruby Lighter Crypt, well, what would happen is that he'd use Mega Flare himself 4 times, and still was cheesing himself. Oh yeah. Thank you. I guess I didn't even need the Coral Wings, but they're there for precaution. They're still useful though. Cannot stress this enough. I know it looks like the Coral Wings haven't been very useful, but trust me, they are essential. Ugh. Needs a certain super boss. But that is it. Yep, I am now done. Going quite a bit. That's it for today, because when we go through here, this leads to, well, the final part of the level, right through there. And we're going to do that next time. Oh, come on, really? Is it even when the battle's across a bridge? Whatever. Oh right, fun fact, but the Sword Furies, I can actually use level 5 Death on them. I forgot about that. I might as well try it out. I mean level 5 Doom. Yep, you need to keep going like this. So what I'm going to do off screen is basically look for that katana with Bushido and you know, basically see if it really is a much better weapon. I mean Yojimbo, that enemy. Yeah, done quite a bit today. We fought quite a few of X-Death's underlings which are sealed within the void 1,000 years ago. We almost got rid of them all. Almost. There are a few left. So like I said, off screen I'm going to look for the Yojimbo and try to get that katana, which is like even better than the Masamune. So I'm trying. I think it's a rare steel again, so we're going to have to use return quite a bit. And then we're going to go off into the final part of the final area. Yeah. And meet someone who you never thought would actually see. Make sure you have your thief way, because it's pretty useful where you can steal from this next part. But that's it for now. With that, this is Masamune 347. Anytime RPG platformer, stay classy.